All right. Okay, we have to get down here. Got to squelch down here a little bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Byron came out here to Mason County to hang out with me today. We found some cool things. I think Byron really found a cool, old, super old coin. Have no idea how old it is, but I'm going to let him go first because he has got the cool stuff.
It's a little coin, I believe it is, about the size of, it's smaller than a quarter, with smooth edge. Don't have any idea, but I'll clean it up and see. Piece of camp lead, probably Civil War related. A spoon that's been silver plated. I found a name on it, Monroe Silver Company. So of course I'll have to look that up and read a little bit. And here was a hinge off of a folding wooden rule.
You can actually see.
You can see the marks on it,
yeah.
For the measurements. And then a couple modern pennies. That is most likely a new penny, and it's trash.
Yeah,
they don't last any time. And here's a little tiny buckle that I found, and no idea yet. It looks too small to be off of a lady's watch band, but it's still a good find. And then a rosehead nail. The head of the nail is convex, I guess it is. And then of course a couple cut nails, and then the expected trash, shotgun shells and nails and other trash. But I did find one jar lid. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I got more signals than that, but I wasn't digging them. That's not what I was looking for today, but had a good day.
Can you grab that big piece of iron over there real quick? That because I want you to. So I found this piece of iron, and I would like for Byron to explain what that was, because I didn't know what it was.
But after I thought about it some more, I've got another theory. It's either off of a logger's cant hook, okay, and or it's off of a blacksmith's anvil, where they've got a square in the end of it, and that would sit down in it, and you take your hot metal and poke a square hole through it. And then I did find an interesting chain with a hook on it that I'm going to take and clean up. It's bulky and awkward, but
let me grab it here real quick, because I think this is kind of cool too, because you explain that kind of what that is.
Where we found it, we're in the area where there's been coal mining, and I believe that most likely these two links hooked to a coal car, and then the hook on the front either hooked to a horse and his single tree, or hooked to a car on the front of it. It's just an interesting thing that I'll clean up and hang on the porch.
Nice. All in all, pretty good day. That coin, I'm really excited to see what that is. I'm gonna take a guess at that. It's either a very, very old piece of script, and we're talking turn of the century, or it could be an extremely old Drake bust penny. So we're talking early 1800s. There were cabins and stuff up here, so we definitely got to come back. We're going to clean out the junk, and we'll eventually get down to this stuff. So, man, I'm glad you found it.
I don't know did I mention the harmonica reed?
No.
I did find a harmonica reed. It's just an interesting addition. It wasn't exactly like a bucket list item, but it's still a cool find.
Somebody was blowing on that thing, maybe some kid back in the late 1800s, early, who knows, maybe Civil War, because they carried them around with them. And I find a lot of them in this area. I have heard people say that sometimes miners back in the old days would carry a harmonica, so if they had a cave in, they could, I'm alive, or they had a whistle, Pretty cool. Well, I found a lot of junk. I didn't find any coins today, but I'm really glad that Byron found those coins. And I'm telling you, a lot of times when you go out, especially when you bring someone into your area, you really want them to find something cool.
Yeah.
And that coin, that's going to be something really cool, and hopefully you can get it cleaned up. So normal junk, as you can see, you know, potted meat cans, shotgun shells, you know, junk, old pieces of wire. We carry it out with us. Earlier, I did find half of a horseshoe, and that was kind of cool. So pretty much everything I found was iron today. Now, this is probably the better find, and this, you don't mind cleaning that up, do you?
No. It'll go in electrolysis.
So we have this joke, right? So it's like, James doesn't have an electrolysis, but Byron and Corbett do, and it's like, and they do a good job. So I say, hey, and they take care of it. That's what friends do. And but this is an old buckle. This is an old iron, and I'm either going to say a saddlebag buckle. That's what I'm thinking that is. Found that. Found this old iron spoon handle. We'll get that in there, clean it up. There might be a design or something on it. I find a lot of iron handles, a lot of iron spoons around Civil War camps.
Yeah.
So I found a lot of iron utensils. This really cool little axe head. Now that popped up out of the ground. I thought, that doesn't look that old, but it's been broke. So the metal's been broke. So maybe this was something that was hand forged back in the day. I don't know. But again, we'll just have to clean it up and see if there's anything on it. Not much cleaning on that. Some spikes. I also found one of the rose head nails. These nails generally predate the Civil War, so this is early 1800s, maybe even late 1700s. The area we're at, I mean, there was stuff here going all the way back. We're on the Ohio River, you know, where not too far from here you had Point Pleasant, about 20 miles from here. You had battle there. You had Revolutionary War activity, you know, French and Indian War activity. So who knows? Found this spike. This piece of metal, I have no clue. Found this piece of metal as well. Again, no clue what it is. It's, you know, I call them earth turds, but now you get them cleaned up and they look a lot better. And then I found a bunch of square head nails, and I think this might be a rose head nail.
Yep, looks like it.
So we'll get all of that cleaned up. Now, the other thing I found is I found a cell phone. This is the second cell phone I've found out here. And here, looky here. This thing, it turned on earlier, so I don't know if it's going to turn on now, but I had it turned on. Yep, it's turning on. There it is, right there. So, and this one actually come up, so there's some numbers. I'll be able to call somebody and say, hey, did you lose it? Most likely some kid riding a four-wheeler dropped their cell phone.
Yep.
And other than that, we had a pretty good day, man.
Had a good day.
As we always say, you can't find anything sitting on the couch. You know, God has blessed us with the ability to be out here. We should come out and enjoy life. That's what it's all about. So if you're not having fun, then it's not a hobby. So we have fun, and we work really hard, too, at it.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
So other than that, folks, can't find it sitting on the couch.
Nope, can't find a thing sitting on the couch.
God bless, and have a good day. Oh, now let me get my old crippledness up here and turn.